What's up, you guys? I'm heading up in the mountains right now, just outside of Pittsburgh. We got some fresh snow on the ground. I'm going to look to cut a buck track and see if I can't follow it and see what I find. I've been following the tracking of big bucks and that style of hunting for a couple years now. I first heard about it with Lane Benoit and his brothers up in Maine, and since then, there's been a lot of young guys trying these aggressive tactics with a lot of success. More success than sitting in a tree stand all day and waiting for that buck to walk by. Which, don't get me wrong, I do that as well. But there's fresh snow on the ground, so I'm going to go look to cut a buck track. I've only cut 2 tracks this morning. It's 10:30. Both of them were old, but now I got on what I think is a buck track that's fresh. I'm following through some really thick shit. It's hard to see what a fresh track is because it's snowing out, but I know there's a buck in this area. I've seen signs of him for 2 years and got him on trail cam last year. So I'm going to keep following these tracks and see what happens. Well, this track must be a natural route by the deer because its stride length and gait is not running, and I found a rub directly on the trail I'm following. It might be an old rub, but it makes me think that the deer was not pressured or kicked, even though I saw 2 drives going on top of the mountain consisting of 10 to 12 guys. So I've been following these tracks for about an hour, and I came past a real good old rub, which means this deer is definitely taking its natural route, and that is one that bucks have been taking for years. The snow's starting to come down pretty good now, so it's covering up these tracks fast. I still think I'm a long way out from the deer, but once I find a nice spot to sit, I'm going to take a break and then continue. I think I caught up to the deer because he stopped to look back at me, and it's snowing out very hard, and the tracks just got really fresh. Hard to see anything because of all the snow, but I think I caught up to him. Well, I must have caught up to him and bumped him because I saw him do a J-hook to look back at me, and then the fresh tracks turned really fresh. I think I bumped him because the gait and stride of the tracks widened out. I'm still going to pursue him as I still have time left in the day. Look at these tracks. Alright, that buck J-hooked a second time to check its back trail, but I do not think that it is scared and running. It might have even just rubbed a tree along its route. Here's the tree.
I don't think he rubbed it right now, even though it was rubbed recently, because the tracks continue past the tree without stopping. I don't think the deer rubbed the tree right now because although it is a fresh rub, there's no tracks aiming at the tree. Alright, I'm off the trail. I'm done following that buck. I tracked his tracks for maybe 2 to 3 miles. He brought me way down the mountain, down to a trout stream that I fish in the summertime. I think it's time to start heading back towards the truck. Got a long walk uphill, up the mountain ahead of me. But it was fun. I got close to him. I think I got real close when I heard something moving through the brush, but never got eyes on him. But I'll definitely try tracking again